And I know, and you know, and we know, we all know, it knows that's that smell. It smells so well, my nose.
Hello everyone, I'm here, got my Diet Coke, and I'm here today to talk about a relatively new product. I don't see too many reviews online about these yet, and if they are, they're probably like mixed in with other reviews, so I just thought I would do this separate, just in case. But this is on the Burt's Bees new products. They're the wax melts. They have a whole bunch of candles and wax melts, and I just got a few of them to try. But I'll try to insert pictures of like the other scents and stuff, because I think they have mainly like foodie kind of scents, like in fruities. I think they might have a lavender, and then they have the vanilla and honey, which is this one right here. And then the only woody and earthy one they have is this one right here, the birch bark, which you can see I bought a whole sleeve of those because I absolutely love it. But yes, that's what they are. They're all soy, which is kind of my only about them. Now, when I first found out that Burt's Bees was making candles and wax melts, I was super excited because, let's face it, Burt's Bees is kind of known for their wax products. So I was kind of surprised when they decided to make all of their items soy. And those of you that don't know, a lot of you probably already know, but soy is kind of like a, I don't want to say generic, but in the candle and wax world, it's just kind of a, maybe kind of like a filler kind of a wax. It just doesn't throw as well. It's soy, so yes, it's more it's natural. Obviously, that's probably the reason why they used it. But soy is much more soft, and it's not as compact. So therefore, in kind of, if you do the science, not as compact, it doesn't last as long, and therefore it doesn't throw as much. So that's really my only issue. I feel like with a company like Burt's Bees, you know, they're known for their wax, that they would have done a little bit more, you know, creative wax blends, maybe like a pear soy, or, you know, I've even heard someone trying to do wax melts and experimenting with the waxes like beeswax and paraffin and palm wax and beeswax and soy, and, you know, trying to get all creative with a company like Burt's Bees. You'd think that they would do that, but really, I'm not one to experiment anyways. I like, you know, I'm kind of old-fashioned. I like paraffin, or at least paraffin soy blends. I'm not big on just pure soy wax melts. However, wanted to try these. Smelled them all in the store. They're kind of hard to open. That's another thing I will say about them. This is a really authentic vanilla honey scent. It literally smells, I mean, they could have called it milk and honey. It smells like a cream or milk and honey. Very light, but smooth and creamy. The honey is nice and sweet, and it's, you know, a generic honey, but it still smells good. In the warmer, it did okay for the first hour or so, and that's the other thing with soy wax, is they might, if they do render a good throw, it's usually very short-lived. So you can see they were really nice and creative with their packaging. It's like in a honeycomb-shaped tarts, and there's 7 of them there. You pop them out. And I'm sorry, I should have told you the weight. 2.5 ounces, so it's the same as a regular clamshell from Walmart, just different shapes. And so that was vanilla and honey, and I like to try vanillas of any brand, so I got a couple of those. But when I smelled this one, this is the one that really kind of made my eyes roll back in my head, because it smells incredible. Now, they're calling it birch bark, and it does smell woody. I will give them that. But I swear I smell patchouli. Oh, it's incredible. And those of you that probably have watched some of my videos know that I am a patch head. I love patchouli. I'm a hippie at heart for sure. So I smell patchouli in this. Patchouli can take on all different effects. It can smell woody, it can smell fruity, it can smell medicinal sometimes. I mean, that's the cool thing about patchouli, is it really can, different types of oils can smell differently altogether. And this one does, it is woody. And I do smell bark, too. Like, it's definitely wood. But I smell patchouli, too. And I've asked other people what they smell, and they've agreed with me that it does have patchouli in it. At least to our nose. I mean, I don't know for sure if it has patchouli in it, but I wanted you guys to let me know if you've smelled this, what you think, and if you smell patchouli as well. So I love this. I got a whole sleeve of them. I melted it. It smells incredible for the first couple hours, maybe a few hours, but then it just goes away. Like I said, Soy Wax is not my favorite. I really wish that Burt's Bees, being a wax company themselves, and now that they've ventured into the candle and wax melt world, that they'll kind of expand from here and experiment from here and maybe introduce a Parasoy blend or something that just has a little bit more stability so the scents last and throw better. A lot of companies, when they start out like this, they don't get it nail on the head right the first time. It's no big deal. I mean, I'm not dissing the company at all. They're amazing smells, and this one in particular I think is incredible. It's the only earthy and woody scent, though, that they offer, which is kind of a bummer, but from what I smelled, I opened them all and smelled them, and they all smell pretty good. There was an apple. What was the name of it? Well, it was the only apple scent, and that one smelled really good. It was like a really interesting apple. It was like a cross between a perfumey apple and like a fresh apple. It was really good. I really liked it. But I'm a fan. I just hope that they can kind of tweak it a little bit here and there and make it even better. So I'm really super curious what you guys think of these. If you've smelled them cold in the store, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of the scent. I mean, they have like ridiculous size options for the candles, which to me was overkill. They should, reduce the sizing and just come out with more scents, because that's really what people want. But for their candles, I mean, they had everything from like a large, a medium, small, extra small, teeny tiny. There was like a lot of different sizes, which I just kind of thought, by the way, these are in Walmart, or they're probably in other places too, but that's where I found them. And they're not in all Walmarts. I had to travel to a different Walmart to even find these. They're not in my local Walmart. And also, not all Walmarts have all of the items. Some Walmarts only have the candles. Some Walmarts have the wax melts in the candles. It just depends, I guess. I don't know how they're determining that. But I forgot that I do have a candle here too, and I just got one of the smaller ones. This is the 6.5 ounce, and it's in the birch bark. And as you can see, it's a pretty clean burn. That little mess you see up there is just from me moving it. It's a clean burn. It's a 2-wick, which surprised me because it's such a soft wax, and they have 2 wicks in pretty much all of their candles except for, or no, maybe it is 2 wicks in all of them, actually. The largest size, it's a 3-wick, which is good, and I would have gotten that one, but they didn't have it in this scent. This scent is the only one that they only had this candle in the wax melts. Otherwise, every other scent they had, all the sizes. So this isn't the smallest candle. They have a size smaller than this, and then they also have even a tinier candle than this. It's like a tin or something. I don't know. But plastic cap says Burt's Bees on there. I don't know if you can see that. 2-wick glass. The candle definitely does not smell as strong as the wax melts, but it does have that nice woody smell to it. So, yeah, that's my little Burt's Bees haul. And again, please, down in the comments, let me know what you guys think of these. I'm really super, honestly curious. Okay, well, comment and subscribe if you haven't, and smell well.